Ooh, welcome back everybody to what I like to think of as the beginning of Act 2. We just beat Jinichiro Ashina, and now we're gonna head towards the Sunken Valley. Before we go forwards though, we want to go backwards. When we grapple over here, we want to be very careful because there's going to be some... They're called snake eyes. Think of them as like super riflemen. And this is where our new prosthetic tool, the loaded umbrella, is going to be useful. Because it acts as a shield against projectiles. There's two of them around the corner over there. Luckily they have very low defense, so you can usually powerhouse through them. In fact, there's one right there. So now that he's turned around, let's go get him. Run up and stealth kill one. You can block the projectiles. They have a perilous stab. And we can take care of them quickly. With them out of the way, we're gonna jump across this gap, then wall jump and ledge grab. Climb up, make our way this way, and then we're gonna jump up again and ledge grab. And then we're gonna hug this wall and shimmy over. And we actually are back in Ashina outskirts. If you might remember, way back when, there was a little shortcut, and I mentioned that there's a mini-boss that we're trying real hard to avoid as we went through a cave, and so we hugged the wall. Oh yeah, be careful of this guy. I forgot all about him. Dang it. That's so fast. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm not even going to bother healing, we're going right back to the Sculptor's Idol. If you come through here, you can actually make it back to that area with the mini-boss. We're not going to do that, however. Instead, we're just going to grab this pacifying agent, which will be useful much later. Jump back over. Another pacifying agent. But most importantly, a free prayer bead. So now you can either climb all the way back, or you can homeward idle back to the last communed idol. And then continue on. Now we can drop down. Drop down again. Careful of that guy. If he sees you, then just back away. We're gonna grab this item and then we're gonna quickly drop down and climb up underneath him. And in fact, I'm gonna try that again. There we go. You can also pull off a grapple attack right there. So start inching forward. I'm going to grapple up here. And then be careful of that guy walking towards us. Wait for him to turn around. And then we can grapple on over. Crouch. Quickly get a stealth kill before he turns around. Too late. Loot up. And instead of continuing on down here, turn around to find a ledge that we can grab onto. And be very careful of these enemies. There's one there, and another down here. Wait for the one up there to turn around, and then we're going to stealth kill this guy. So go. Or not. Well, somehow he doesn't see us. Oh, now he does. So let's grapple attack. Whirlwind slash. God, every time with that stupid thing. Loot. And now, at the beginning, we can jump up here. To find a little building with important gourd seed and some new upgrade material. With all that in hand, we can return from whence we came. There's another sculptor's idol coming up, so rather than backtracking, I'm going to continue forward. Go ahead and heal just in case. Now we can start dropping down here to get this. And grapple over. Equip your shuriken, because there should be some geckos coming up. You can even hear them. There he is. Remember, it only takes one. And then we want to drop down, pick this up, hug this wall. Crouch down, and notice there's a gentleman there. There's another farther down this courtyard. And there's a third enemy holding a shotgun, who is going to be the most difficult to tackle. This whole area is tricky. But what we can do is grapple up here. So we're gonna wait for him to come back. If you notice any weird edit just now, it's because I actually died. Luckily, because of my unseen aid, I didn't lose anything, which, if I haven't mentioned before, is a 30% chance down there at the bottom of not losing anything when I die. However, the more I die, the more... Every time you die, there's a chance that that number goes down, and some people get sick. That's where the dragon's blood droplet comes into play. It lets me reset that number to 30%. So when we drop kill this guy, there's another rifleman right at the corner there. In fact, I think you can see his feet here. And there's a shotgunner farther down. quickly kill that guy. Now we can deal with him. Just take your time with him. Make sure you block his shotgun blasts. That's what I get for trying to dodge. Alright, sheesh. Get this upgrade material, and then the much needed sculptor's idol, along with a little NPC you can talk to. He just warns you about all the riflemen. Take a much needed rest. Remember that Emma has moved to the upper tower in Lord Kuro's room. He gets some special dialogue the first time you use Unseen Aid. Yep, and that's the only one I have. Let me check. I'm still trying to save up for... So yeah, I need 2 more black gunpowder. Which we'll get eventually. So come back to the Sunken Valley. And we can move on to a mini-boss right in front of that big Buddha head. It's a super version of these riflemen. In fact, it's a riflewoman. And I'm trying to think of exactly what you need to know. As long as you stay close to her, she'll only pull out swings and stabs with her gun, and occasionally pull off like a close range shot that you can block, or use the loaded umbrella to block. What else? She only has 1 perilous attack, and it's a grab attack, so the minute you see that red kanji pop up, just jump back. Try not to get too much range on her, because she'll do a sniper shot, which will deal damage even if you're blocking. The loaded umbrella will suck up all the damage, of course. And this is going to be a postured fight, as opposed to a health fight. And she's also very quick, so a great strategy is to just attack exactly once, and she'll block it. Get ready to deflect her response, and then counter with your own strike, and then repeat the process. So we're going to attack, be ready to deflect. Once we deflect, we'll attack again. Then we'll give a little bit of a pause, deflect her response, and we're just going to go back and forth attacking and deflecting until she goes for the grab, in which case we'll jump back. She has 2 health bars, and there is a cheap way to get a stealth kill on her that I'm going to try to pull off now. What it entails is sprinting straight into her face and running to the left of the Buddha head, where there is a wall that we can hug and shimmy around to the other side, and she'll lose attention, and then we can backtrack to sneak up behind her. So we have to jump here and then jump to that little island. The minute we jump down here, keep in mind that there are rifle people all along those ledges right here, and they're going to start opening fire. So be ready to run. Just mash the grapple button. Jump and mash the grapple button. Jump. Jump and mash the grapple button, and now we can run. We need to get up here. We need to get up here. And then hug the wall. And shimmy over. Don't shimmy past here, because then these enemies will all start firing at you. Wait for them to reset. And we need to get a little farther past here to make the mini-boss lose interest. So come out here. You can use the loaded umbrella if you want. Once that loses interest, then we can retreat. Hide back along the wall and just wait for everything to cool off. Once everything is cooled off, don't stop hugging the wall because we need to shimmy back. Now we can crouch down, slowly drop down so we don't get ahead of her. And I'm gonna pop Gachin's sugar to help with the stealth. And it's very difficult to get at the right angle to get the stealth blow on her, but I'm gonna try. There we go. Make sure to back away from that. That does massive damage. If you ever need a cooldown, come down to here and you can heal up. Again, that's gonna kill me, isn't it? Oh no. Alright, let's regroup here. There's the shot that deals damage even when you block. How do I keep getting grabbed by that? I genuinely don't know. There we go. You want to be aggressive. And you get a prayer bead. And some scrap magnetite. And carefully come up here, because some soldiers can see you, I think, from right here. They're close to. So with that done, we can continue on. Actually, what I'm gonna do, if you struggled like I did, now would be a good time to use the homeward idol to return and rest. So let's do this again. There's no mini-boss to worry about, but everybody will see me again, so make sure we're jumping, mashing the grapple button, running, jumping, mashing the grapple button, running, jumping, mashing the grapple button, running, double jump, and hide. So, with everybody cooled off, what we're going to do is we're going to rush over to the bridge, and when we get about halfway, I'll activate my loaded umbrella, and when there's a lull in the firing, there's a gap in the floor of the bridge that I'm going to drop down and grapple onto a branch and run to a wall in front of me to try to get everyone's attention to dissipate. So here we go. So run, and then let's get the umbrella, and then we can just walk forward. And then I'm going to drop down here and mash the grapple buttons, and well, that didn't work. Mash the grapple button. Then grapple again. See, I took some damage there. And grapple again. And run forward. Heal up. And now we just wait. Once everybody's done, we're gonna jump up to this ledge. But be careful, because there's a sniper on the ledge up there, right behind us. So don't grapple onto the next ledge just yet. Instead, climb up here, and ledge grab here, and we can kill him. And then notice there's another guy just waiting for us. So climb as far to the left as you can so that he can't see you. Jump up here, and we can kill him as well. Climb up and loot. Grab this scrap magnetite. And now we can start making our way back. Jump across here, grapple up to this branch, be careful of these enemies, double jump and ledge grab here, guy. Let me survey the area. There's an enemy up there that we need to get. So we can grapple to this grapple point, but don't move once we do. Crouch down. And there's the sniper right there that we want to be careful of. Of note, you see these straw piles with the rocks on them? They actually house firecracker traps that do not damage you, but will alert everyone in the area if you step on one. So be very careful of those as we're walking around. We're gonna kill this guy. And crouch down. And come close to the wall so that his friend doesn't see you. Pick up some black gunpowder, loot. And now we're gonna very carefully maneuver our way around these piles. Until we can grapple up to this tree branch. Then we can sneak up behind this guy. Pick up upgrade material here. Then turn around, climb back on here, and we have a swing point that will take us right over the pressure pads and underneath the last sniper in the area. And you're gonna be worried that he might see you, but he shouldn't, so don't worry. There he is right there. Crouch down. Rather than going up the hill there, what we can do is jump and then get that spirit emblem, and then we can double jump right underneath him. Crouch. And then we can get ledge grab and kill. Instead of climbing up, drop back down, loot him, and get this item. For some black gunpowder. So then, you might even see him. There's a shotgunner right here with his back turned that we can sneak up on and take care of. We can also drop down here to get a sugar. Then we can return back. And there's an old lady lookout going back and forth on this tunnel. So get her in the corner. Loot, and then re-hug the wall. There are two shotgunners at the end of this tunnel, one of which should be patrolling the tunnel itself. So let's see if we can find him. There's one of them. And there's the other. So what we're going to do is we're going to rush the one with his back turned and then pull out our loaded umbrella to block the shotgunner. And we get yellow gunpowder from that guy. Then we can also come up here to get an item. 3 snap seeds. And some stuff down here. So with all that out of the way, we can move on to our next sculptor's idol. Hooray! So let's rest up. Let's acquire my next skill, which was the mid-air prosthetic tool. After that, we are going to go for the Breath of Life Light, which is very good. It recovers vitality when you perform a successful death blow. This move right here is why I suggested getting into the habit of pulling off a death blow even if you've already killed the enemy, because once you get this, pulling off the death blow regardless will recover some health. But we need to save up quite a bit of skill points for that. And since... didn't we just get something? Oh, upgrade. I think we can upgrade our things now. So let's go back to the temple. And we'll tackle the rest of Sunken Valley when we return. Until then, stay safe.